I just received this transmission from Montreal this afternoon, and I said, well, it looks kind of nice, what do you want me to do with it? Well, he said, somebody's built it up, I think in Montreal, and I've obviously used an Ashcroft kit because look at all the nice shiny bolts in it and stuff like this, and there's an Ashcroft box there, but it leaks. They said it leaks. To me, I don't know if they fitted it or not. I've asked them if there's any oil in it, and they said no. But so anyway, they've got one of my clutch forks down there, so that's all right, isn't it? So what I'm going to do, before stripping it all down, and I can see written on there 11298, so it's getting on a bit, but it has been rebuilt because it's got a military number on there. So this came out of a military truck. Not sure about the transfer case. This is unusual. I can't work this one out. This is like a D2, a Disco 2 box that we've got at the moment at JP's shop. But these have been cut down. These ribs have been cut down. I don't know why. That's unusual, isn't it? And of course, they've used gaskets. Whereas I always use RTV. The right stuff. See, they've used it on here, look. I don't know, it looks like I'm going to have to strip all this casing down. They said that they've had the heavy duty bearings in, but they didn't put the higher gear 5-speed in, 5th gear in, so I really don't know. Looks like I've got my work cut out, doesn't it? Anyway, first of all, let's get the pressure tester out and see what the pressure's like, see where it's leaking from. Sorry, I'm a bit dishevelled at the moment, I got caught in the rain. The fittings that go into the LT230 and the R380 and the LT77, the thread is a very unusual thread. It's actually 1/4 British standard parallel pipe, not British standard like taper type, British standard parallel. These fittings, it's got a barb on it, but it's a bit too small for my machine, so I'd do something with an airline. But these things occasionally do come up on Amazon, and when they do, they're made in Korea, believe it or not, but when they do come along, grab them. They're ideal for testing out boxes. So what we've got here, we've got the machine set up, we've got the battery on, and we're going to test it with soapy water. Let's go. I don't know if it's the transfer box leaking or the gearbox leaking. Let me take the camera off and we'll have a look down here. We can see by the manometer here it's not really going down very fast. It should be down at the bottom, the little point should be right down at the bottom. We'll just give it a time to pressurise up. Well, that was interesting. We'll have to put the speedo drive housing in. Right, we're back on again. I actually did have a casing leak out of here once before, but I was using that high-low seal. I don't use it now. I use that Permatex Right stuff. It's a lot better for sealing. I don't use gaskets now. I put a fender washer or a body washer on there with a nut to hold that speedo drive so we don't get any surprises. So it's building up pressure. It's very difficult to see smoke with this little machine when it's a fine leak. But I'm just wondering whether the pin's leaking down there. I'm not sure. Hard to say. Like I say, I can't see any smoke. What's this doing anyway? Let's have a look. Oh, I'm pressing against the hose, that's the problem. Something's leaking. So, that. Leak out of here, look. Yeah, you can soon see where it leaks. That's nothing detrimental. Let me put the camera down and I'll start looking around. Oh, there's an interesting leak. Look at this here. It's leaking out of the plug, look. Oh, well, no wonder it's not even fastened down. I'll have to fasten that down now. Oh my, we've got leaks all over the place. There's a leak on that gasket. I haven't even tipped it upside down to have a look yet, but this is... oh, there's a little leak over there, look. Little leak out of here. My God, it's like a colander. This is interesting. I tightened up the diff lock switch, but you can perhaps see it's leaking out of the connections, so it needs another switch on. Where else can it be leaking from? I've never seen one leak out of here before. I'm going to go around the other side and have a look. Oh, this is interesting. Bubbles everywhere. If we look down here, we can see the gasket's leaking. Or is it? I don't think it's the pin usually. It's usually the pin that leaks, but this one, it's the gaskets. There's nothing but problems with the gaskets. It's leaking around here as well. Alright, so we've made a note of that. You can see the little tiny leaks. That's what these machines were excellent at finding, these little leaks. There's nothing on the shafts. They're all good. Otherwise it would go like this, look, you see them big bubbles. You can see them. Huge, aren't they? But if you put some soapy water on the flanges, there's nothing out there. So let's test the gearbox. Before we do the gearbox, we've got to find a reverse switch because I've taken it off. I think we're going to have problems with these plugs here. So now we're testing the R380. That's right at the top. There's a massive leak out of somewhere. Where the hell is that coming from? That's not going down at all, is it? There isn't that many places for them to leak. That's the funniest thing. Anyway, let's get Dr. Soapy Water on the job. You see, you don't need all that much, but I like to put a lot on. Oh, look, there's a squirrel. Wildlife as well, eh? This should be bubbling like crazy. One place they do leak is out the shifter here, but not that bad. The shifter, whatever you call it, the shaft thing. Doesn't seem to be bad. You know, one thing that's puzzling me about this box is, if they said it's leaking, it doesn't look like it's been power washed. You know? I wonder if it's leaking out the front. Let's leave that a little while and see what happens. Where is that going to? Could it be the seal between here and here that's leaking? Oh, I've nipped the hose. That's what happens when you nip the hose. Look, you see, it's on 4. If it's 9, oh, I bet it's these things here. Oh yeah, look, I bet it's them. Yep, it's these crappy things here. That's made a difference. It's still leaking. Those plastic plugs are not very good for sealing. I think what I might do is take this unit off and put an old-fashioned type of bypass on there with the O-rings, and that will eliminate that problem. Well, I just took this unit off here and I swapped the bolts over, and you can see that the bolt here is not very long at all. They're all the same. I'm just wondering whether they haven't got long enough bolts and they can't tighten it down. It looks like that thread's been buggered up. I wonder if we're onto something here. Well, let's find some longer bolts. Well, that seems to have done the job. Those bolts are way too short. I don't know what they're off. I found some ordinary hex-headed bolts. Put them in. It's down, but it's not perfect. But it could be an internal leak going this way. I won't be able to tell. Or going into the casing this way. I'm not really sure. But I've squirted it all around the joints. The joints are good. I think it's alright. But it doesn't jump up to pressure very well. The gauge should be up here, but there is a leak. It's passing somewhere, but I can't see where it's passing. But it was really bad before. Now I'm just wondering, was that the cause of the leak here when they said it was leaking? Because these bolts weren't tight, it was leaking past the O-ring and you couldn't really see. I would hazard a guess that was it. But I've still got to pull off the transfer case. I've still got to pull the transfer case off to get to the 5th gear, and I've got to change all them gaskets. I'll get rid of them gaskets. I'll have to re-shim up the centre diff because it's got a gasket in it, and we'll just put the right stuff, RTV sealer in, and that should sort it out. So I think we'll leave it for now. Yeah, we'll leave it for now and see what happens. I do like to test these individually rather than together, but I just wanted to see where I was splodging, that was all. But it's certainly got pressure, but it's not as good pressure. Mind you, battery might not be that good, I don't know.